We'll fight and we'll conquer again and again. Oh, we never meet our foes, but we wish them to stay. They never meet us, but they wish us away. If they run, why we follow and drive them ashore. For if we can't fight them, we can do no more. Heart of oak are our ships, jolly tars are our men. We always are ready, steady boys, steady. We'll fight and we'll conquer again and again. Oh, if buttercups buzzed after the bee, if boats were on land, churches on sea, if ponies rode men and grass ate the cows, if cats could be chased into holes by the mouse, and if mama sold their babies to gypsies for half a crown. Good morning. Are you coming to see the show today?
Yes. Company presents. Oh wait.
Places.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, you're right. I've already done that. The Jug Broke. It's the heat. The Jug Broke Theater Company now presents to you an original work. Too hard to believe it's true. Washington's Birthnight.
Urged on by north and vengeance, these valiant champions came. Loud bellowing tea and treason, and George was all aflame. Yet sacrilegious as it seems, we rebels still live on, and we laugh at all your empty puffs, and so does Washington.
All right, Colonel Innes, let's hear what you have to say. Seems as though you have a proposition here for another half-cocked scheme of yours.
What? No, this isn't some half-cocked scheme, Mr. Diggs. That subscription has been signed by most of the respectable inhabitants of Williamsburg.
Yes, I'm well aware of the kind of people you consider respectable. We have the Reverend Andrews and his gaggle of boys at the college. Now, do you think that now that you have been set up as Commissioner of the Navy and he has been made Professor of Moral Philosophy, we would all just forget the chaos that your Flat Hat Club celebrations caused?
Oh, that's...
That little fraternity of yours caused more than its fair share of damages in this town, as I recall.
Oh, yes. That night of Mallory's graduation really was something to see. Oh, but please, sir, times have changed. The people want and need to celebrate now. It's been 3 years since that declaration was signed, and this war has taken its toll on all of us. We want to honor one of the great heroes of the American cause. Surely you agree that Washington's birthnight deserves some recognition.
I have more important matters occupying my time. Besides, the governor is the true authority when it comes to permission of this kind.
Oh, I already spoke to Governor Henry, and you know what he said? He said, I cannot think of any sort of rejoicing at a time when our country is engaged in war with such gloomy prospects. Such gloomy prospects? Has he not heard what happened in Monmouth last year? No, General Washington and his commanders have finally given us some hope. No one else...
Inez, if you are such an admirer of the great patriots, I should think you would respect the decision made by our governor. Unless, of course, you are questioning Patrick Henry's devotion to the cause of American liberty.
No, I'm not! But the people of these colonies have sacrificed that's great to fight the British tyrannies. They've earned a small escape, a celebration of the man who leads our soldiers on. We've made a birthday party planned for General Washington. Washington's birthnight, the town is on our side. Washington's birthnight, we must be satisfied. We're dancing, drinking, and it's sure to raise our native pride. On Washington's birthnight...
Your request has been denied. The people of these colonies have sacrificed, it's true, and they will have to give some more before this war is through. We must do everything we can to abstain from frivolous funds, so give up this foolish party plan for General Washington. Washington's birthnight is no concern of mine.
But so
Washington's birthnight, forget your food and wine. The prohibition's crystal clear, you'd better fall in line on Washington's birthnight.
Oh, in spite of you, we'll shine.
Please.
Washington's birthnight.
It seems you're do or die.
Washington's birthnight, we'll raise our glasses high.
You'd best beware.
You take a care, we don't see eye to eye.
On Washington's birthnight, we'll see who wins. Goodbye!
Oh, you can go and hang, Mr. Diggs. If you don't give it to them, I will. Absolutely against the entire idea. None of them even considered the possibility. I thought we were meant to be moving toward a country where the government followed the will of the people. But nothing has changed.
I got the same answer from Councilor Stark.
Dudley Diggs. Might as well be Dunsley Diggs for all the brains he lacks. You'd think that men like the governor and him would appreciate an official subscription, huh? Ow! Innes has finally followed the rules. Scraped and scrounged up the signatures. Let us give him his party. What is the point of following the system if our plan still fails?
James, you should not allow yourself to be stymied by these politicians. I have never known you to take no for an answer, and I don't think you should start now. You're not alone. I am with you. My men are with you. The whole town is with you. So lead your troops once more to this field of frivolity.
We could dig out some trenchers.
Once more unto the beer, dear friends.
Yes, you and I, William. You and I, we can make this special. We can distinguish ourselves. It has to be the greatest party of our time for the greatest hero of our time.
We can have fife and drum parade down the entire street.
William, the governor and his council won't let us have permission for any sort of party. You really think they're going to let those boys break away from their military duties? Now, besides, that sort of flash is part of every celebration.
We could have dancing throughout the Raleigh Tavern.
William, I said we need to distinguish ourselves. So of course there will be dancing and drinking and every sort of thing that one finds at any party one attends. But no, this needs to be something spectacular, something unexpected, something...
Fireworks!
See? That's just the sort of explosive idea I was talking about. Oh, but where are we going to find fireworks in a town like this? No. I know what this celebration needs, Colonel Finney.
Fireworks!
No, we need cannons.
Cannons.
Cannons! To give a proper salute to our great commander. So loud that Governor Henry and Mr. Diggs will hear them in that ivory tower of theirs. Now, I happen to know that Mr. Moody is keeping a pair of pieces in his shop for the army. I'm sure that he, as a good patriot, won't mind us using them for one night.
Oh, James, you are mad.
Don't I know it? Now let's go! We can get some artillery to support our troops! Washington's birthnight,
The man of great renown.
on Washington's birthnight, we'll dance the rafters down.
I'll grab the gun.
This will be fun, we'll gather all the town. On Washington's birthnight, we'll make those cannons sound, yeah! Everyone can see them. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, you there! Go and get that powder ready quickly. I think I saw Lieutenant Vaughn skulking around here somewhere.
Innes, this farce is over. My men and I have come to take possession of this artillery and restore order. You have taken these pieces illegally, and furthermore, you
Lieutenant
have
Vaughn, of course! You know, we should discuss this over a drink. Conversation is always more pleasant with alcohol.
Oh, no, sir.
Hey, now, don't make such a fuss. These pieces aren't going anywhere. Come, let us cool our heads and resolve this situation. Cheers.
Captain Diggs commanded that I take the pieces by force if they are not surrendered peaceably.
Oh!
You're not really going to break up our party, are you? No, this celebration needs excitement and vigor!
Woo!
We'll not be giving up the cannons.
This is good.
Isn't it, though?
But, you know, Colonel Innes, you and I are both military men. We have a duty to respect the authority and the property of this army. You cannot just go about stealing whatever you like.
Stealing! No, you are blowing this all out of proportion, Lieutenant Vaughn. We absolutely intend to return these cannons after we have finished our salute.
No, but my orders. I have a platoon outside to take them away.
But this is a service we are rendering to the people of this city, and our duty, as you say, is ultimately to them, is it not? Now, you have brought a good number of men with you. Why don't you join us for the night?
No, my orders. Captain Diggs
No
commanded
more
that
talk of his commands. Your only orders are to drink more and faster.
I must insist.
No. If you mention it one more time, you are uninvited.
If I disobey and go back empty-handed, I don't know what...
All right, you will go back empty-handed. I'm sorry you cannot celebrate with us, but now you have to leave. If you're so concerned, you should go back to Captain Diggs and have him come on out here. See if he can pick his lazy self up. Go on and take your men with you. Well, now that we've taken care of that, we can get back down to business. All right, men, come on, that powder won't move itself.
Stand firm tonight. I know many of you look up to Colonel Innes for his service and bravery, but tonight we're to put an end to the riot he has incited in our peaceful streets. When I call upon you, I need you to respond with yes, sir. Is that clear, men?
Yes, sir!
Vaughn. Innes, you raving, righteous, rakish ruffian. Come, face me now.
Wow. Who in the world is that? Yelling such compliments towards me. Oh, Diggs, you actually came on out. Well, how does it feel to get down off your high horse and walk amongst a simple folk?
Innes, with the full authority of Governor Henry behind me and these bayonets prepared, I demand that you relinquish these cannons and that this party disperse.
Boo!
You're feeling pugnacious, I see. Well, I will extend to you the very same offer I gave to Lieutenant Vaughn. Put that anger inside you to better use and add some vigor to our celebration.
Not a single one of my men is going to join in this bacchanalian farce of yours. Isn't that right, men?
Yes, sir!
Well, I tried. You've given your ultimatum, so now here's mine. If you and your men do not disperse, Captain Diggs, I will cane you right here in the middle of the street.
Cane me? How dare you even suggest such a thing?
Mr. Diggs, you have been told of our intentions of celebration, and yet you still withhold, sir. You do yourself degradation. For if you don't move out of the way, I'll give you a public shaming. I'll strike my rod across your face and give you a public caning.
Sir, I shan't be threatened. Behold our well-armed line. It's best you just forget this. The whole thing's asinine. For Washington's out in the field, not here to celebrate. So on this reason you must yield. So drop your cane, ingrate. Sir, I say once again, relinquish these cannons or my party will be forced to fire upon you. Put a permanent end to your rabble-rousing.
Fire upon us! Fire upon us! You hear that? He's going to shoot us for celebrating General Washington! Well, I, for one, am going to fight back! I promise you that I will cane you right here if you take another step toward these cannons! Spare the rod and spoil the child. Mr. Diggs, you're in denial. You may have men, but I've got artillery.
Hold your ground, men.
Yes,
So
sir!
load those cannons up with bricks. Mr. Diggs, you've got to pick. You can beat a retreat or take a lashing. Hear from me. All right, come on, men. Fill those cannons to the brim.
Washington!
Washington!
Hold fast, men. Don't let them intimidate you.
Yes, sir!
Come on, Diggs. We're not going anywhere, and neither are these cannons. So fire
We
away!
are in the right, are we not, men?
Washington! Oh, I dare you to shoot. Your boys can even hit us from that distance. Our cannons will sound it. There's nothing you can do.
You may be cavalier with your own life, Innes, but no one else needs to be harmed because of your foolishness. We'll have you brought up on charges by tomorrow, I swear.
All right, men. Ready and fire!
Brought against you by Captain Digg, namely inciting riot in front of the Raleigh Tavern. What have you to say?
Wow. Makes no odds to me whether Captain Diggs wears the coat of a military man, the coat of a lawyer, or no coat at all. I promise I will still cane him right here if he does not stop with these ridiculous charges.
No,
The courts are honest.
no. None of that.
Didn't you make enough noise firing off those cannons last night? No one here wants to hear another moment of whatever screeching you've composed.
Oh, my screeching. Very well. I will screech and yell and roar until my voice is gone and my throat is sore. There was no damage caused by this so-called riot. The only real weapons in the vicinity were yours, Captain Diggs. The mood of the evening only changed from celebratory to chaotic after you decided to intervene.
And the theft of those cannons, which are military property? You cannot expect this court to believe that raising the excitement of your drunken revelry is just cause for their seizure from the care of Mr. Moody.
Well, those cannons are meant for the safeguarding of the citizens of Virginia. And I used that artillery to drive away melancholy and rescue the people of this city from the depressing circumstances that were draining their lives.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Whoa, what a shame you ran away so soon last night. You could have seen the effects for yourself.
You have no regard for the rule of law, Innes. Just face these charges like a man.
Gentlemen, please.
I'm not hiding from anything, Diggs. My cane and I are ready and waiting for anything you have to level against us.
Gentlemen, please.
You have no respect for your governor. You have no respect for your government. I demand that you relinquish your position as Commissioner of the Navy and issue a public apology for disrupting the peace.
Very well. Gentlemen and ladies, I am a man of my word! Ah!
Oh, control yourself.
Back here, you cockroach! I'm gonna
Control
kill him!
yourself. There is no point in continuing this. Kind of it, as there was no actual damage caused by your action last night, and now to keep you from battering Captain Diggs, I have no choice now but to dismiss this case.
What?
Oh, it appears that your passion has won out the day, Colonel. Let us hope that you do not pay too dearly for this attitude in the future. Good day.
Well, there you have it, my friends. All charges dropped. Determination has won out against oppression. Pretty.
James, no chains, no guards. Oh, you beat them into submission, I suppose.
Yes, indeed. And now that we've succeeded with Washington's birthnight, it's time to look toward the future.
Future.
Well, yes, this war can't last forever. And once we've won it, the people will expect the true party of the century. Oh, trust me, William. The best is yet to come. Huzzah! And so, 2 years later, the British forces under Cornwallis surrendered at Yorktown, effectively bringing an end to the fight for American liberty. Colonel Finney continued on in his post as Deputy Quartermaster General until the end of the war, working closely with Nathaniel Greene. Dudley Diggs was captured along with 6 other members of the Virginia Council in the 1781 raid by the British on Charlottesville. The actions of Lieutenant Vaughn after this evening remain a mystery. And Colonel Innes continued to serve his beloved Commonwealth as a supporter for the ratification of the federal Constitution, as well as serving as Attorney General. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah!